position, you will be able to develop an edge, which is, you'll be able to identify indications of a higher probability of one thing happening over another, right? Just purely off of seeing it, you'll train your eyes to see certain things before they happen, right? So, and number 5, every moment in the market is unique. Now, this is huge because, a lot of people use this 4-year cycle term where it's like, every 4 years, the markets do this exactly, but every cycle is different. There are different narratives that drive, certain, industries and categories that are leading the way where money is flowing. So to be tapped in and just understand that. There are 4 outcomes to any trade, right? Whether you're investing in something, long term, or, you're taking an intraday trade, it should either be a small loss, a small win, a break even, or a big win, right? You should never take a big loss, meaning you should you should never really put your savings into like one investment, right? Putting all your eggs in one basket. Like, you want to be responsible. If you're investing, it should definitely be with income that is not going to affect your immediate lifestyle, right? Like if you have, rent and like certain bills that you need to take care of for that month, and you only have money for that, you obviously shouldn't try to, you know, put all that money into the markets and think you're going to double and triple that within the same week, because that would, any of these things can happen, right? It's either going to be a small loss, a small win, a break even, or a big win. But if you do something irresponsible like that, you will incur a big loss, right? So you don't want to put yourself in that position, because there are only 2 things that you could control in investing and trading. And those 2 things are how much you lose when you lose and how much you win when you win. And that's it, right? That's literally all you can control, is how much you lose when you lose and how much you win when you win. So, I know yesterday, and just risk management is just one of the most important things, right? You don't want to over leverage. You don't want to just go all in on everything. Like, some people hear about a coin, or let's use a meme coin, for example, like, oh, this is going to be the next big thing. They put their whole, life savings in there, and then it's gone, right? There's some cases where it goes really well and your life's changed forever, right? But you want to treat everything the same. Now, there's 3 pillars of profitability, right? And these are the 3 things you need to focus on if you want to be successful, if you want to be profitable, and you want to make money in this space, right? So it is your risk management, your psychology and your mindset, and your trading plan and your methodology, right? So risk management, we just went over that, right? You should have a solid, risk management plan. Your psychology, your mindset, personal development is so underlooked, but again, you will really far exceed your level of personal development income wise. So, if we constantly develop our mindset, then we will be able to manage certain situations with, especially as we get into new levels, right? Because you're going to keep getting to the next level in this space. So, and then number 3 is your trading plan, your methodology, right? If you want this to pay you like a business, you need to treat it like a business, right? You need to look at things like as a business, because at the end of the day, this is your business. You're the boss, you're the employee, you're the janitor, you're everything, you're the secretary. You just gotta treat this like a business if you want it to pay you like a business. So your success in trading and investing will be in direct correlation with your ability to remain disciplined in all of these 3 areas. If you could manage your risk, focus on your mindset and developing it, and develop a system, a systematic approach, which is your trading plan, having certain rules in place that you follow, this is all in direct correlation. And if you could stay disciplined in these 3 things, then you're going to be good long term, right? And obviously staying close to the fire. If you surround yourself with people that are successful and, who have done the things that you are looking to do, then you're going to learn a lot more. So that's something I would highly encourage. You have, Armin, you have myself, you have so many other amazing educators and leaders within this platform. You should be really taking advantage of these things. You should be reaching out. You should be asking questions, because that's exactly what we're here for. I always say, if you want to get the most out of something, like, you just need to closed mouths don't get fed, right? So you got to ask questions and, always be a student, right? I'm always learning new things every single day. We're going to dive in a little bit about, the market, but, I'm not someone who knows everything. Things change all the time. And, in this space, it moves so quick. You have to be able to, adapt and, be flexible with things. So what we're going to go ahead and do, right, is, let me see really quick. Okay. All right, guys, so if that makes sense, go ahead and drop some ones in the chat. I'm going to show all my new people. Are you guys using TradingView? Yeah, I'm using TradingView right now. So, guys, if you're new, if you've never touched crypto before, besides funding your account or something like that, drop a 1 in the chat. If you have some experience, drop some 2s. I want to know who we got on this call. So I see lots of 1s, lots of 2s. Cool. So we got a mix. All right. So for my brand new people, I'm going to give you guys a little basic understanding of how you can even start. Right. It starts with opening a wallet first. Okay. Now there's 2 types of wallets that you can open. Right. There is a custodial wallet and there is a non-custodial wallet. Okay. So a custodial wallet, right, is a platform, is like your centralized exchanges, right? That's horrible. So your custodial wallet is something like, Coinbase, crypto.com, something like Kraken. These are all centralized exchanges. So platforms like this, you could go on, you open an account, you do your identity verification, and you could buy crypto. You could buy Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, any of these major tokens, any altcoins, whatever it is that you want to do, you could open an account and you can invest here. You could buy, you could sell. Obviously, there's fees involved whenever you're doing stuff like that. But yeah, Binance. So these are, centralized exchanges where essentially you're a creditor, right? You buy the funds, you buy the assets, and these exchanges hold them for you, right? So you technically don't really. It's like if you have your money in a bank, So that's what crypto is. All right, that's what crypto.com is. That's what Coinbase is. These are centralized exchanges. Okay, now these are some trustworthy ones. I never had any issues with them. Obviously, things can happen. But yeah, so these are pretty, some of the biggest ones, well-known, popular. Binance, again, is a big one. And then there are non-custodial wallets, right? Now that's, platforms like, MetaMask. If you use MetaMask, you could use this as you could do a browser extension. There's an app in the App Store. A lot of this is you can use different networks on this. Trust Wallet, Phantom Wallet is another one, right? These are non-custodial wallets where, essentially you have what are called private keys. So whenever you create a wallet with these platforms, you could download the extension on your desktop, or you could download the app on your phone. Whenever you generate a wallet, whenever you create a new wallet, it'll give you what's called a private key. Now, this private key that it gives you is yours, and you need to protect that private key with your life. You need to put it somewhere safe, because if you are logged in on your wallet, and let's say something happens to your phone or something happens to your computer, as long as you have that private key, you could log in to your wallet on any, phone, on any computer. So whenever you download, Phantom, and you generate a wallet, it's going to give you, a 12-word seed phrase, and it's going to give you a private key. Again, you want to save those, write them down, do not screenshot them, please. Write them down on a piece of paper, and just put them somewhere safe, okay? Because if you lose that private key and you don't have access to your wallet, your funds are not recoverable. you can't get into that wallet unless you have that private key. Same thing is, do not share that private key with anybody, because if you share it, that means anybody could access your funds. So never expose your private key, never expose, your seed phrase. You want to really protect that. So there's a custodial wallet, which is on a centralized exchange, which is where you're essentially a creditor to this bank. You have your funds in the exchange, and you could, withdraw your funds whenever, but you technically don't own them because they own the keys, right? They own the keys, they control the assets. But at your request, you could move the funds. Okay. Now, obviously, these exchanges are stable, but again, like anything could happen. Anything could happen to where you can't access your funds somewhere for whatever reason. So I personally prefer non-custodial. You could use an exchange to purchase. You could purchase on an exchange and then move it to your non-custodial wallet. That's what I like to do. Okay, I'll purchase on the exchange and then move it off of the exchange to a non-custodial wallet, so I have full control of my assets. Okay, so, and then let's say you want to, cash out your crypto, you could simply move it from your non-custodial wallet back to your centralized exchange, and then you could sell for fiat currency, right? So these platforms are just essential. This is the first thing you need to set up if you want to get involved at all, right? You need to have an exchange, a centralized exchange, and you need a non-custodial wallet for trading. Okay, so those things. Okay, now there is a difference in non-custodial wallets. Okay, this isn't the safest wallet. You know, these aren't the safest options. What are your safest options? These are what is known as hot wallets, right? Phantom wallet, MetaMask, Trust wallet, things like that. They're non-custodial, but there's still risk involved with it, right? Because again, anybody could, let's say, go onto your phone. If you get your phone stolen and it's unlocked, they could just go send your funds, whatever. Like that is, you could do that, you know? So what I would recommend is getting what is called a cold storage wallet. Now, a cold storage wallet is by far the safest, most secure thing you could invest in to protect your assets in this space, right? Now, a cold storage wallet would be something like, you may have heard this, right? A ledger, right? Ledger is a great option. Here, essentially, you have to do like two-factor authentication, and then there's a specific passcode that you have to enter before signing any transaction, and only you would know that passcode. So again, like these are things that if you want to, be safe and secure in the space, you need to invest in a cold storage wallet, right? A cold storage wallet can be something that you hold your long-term investments in, okay? Your hot wallet, there it's 100% safe to use. You could, if you're trading, a lot, then you could trade in your hot wallet. And if you have long-term investments or things you just plan on holding, you move it to your cold storage wallet, right? So your centralized exchange, you could purchase, let's say, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. You can move it over to your non-custodial hot wallet where you can do lots of trading, and you can move it to your cold storage wallet, like your ledger, where you would just hold long term, right? And then let's say you want to cash out, you just move it from your cold storage wallet, which is like your ledger, back to the exchange, and then you could sell for fiat, right? So ledger is a good one. I like Arculus. Arculus is also a good one. This is a really solid one. I like ones that don't connect to the internet. So this literally has no connection to the internet whatsoever. No Bluetooth, like none of that. It's a truly secure cold storage wallet. It's a pretty cool black card. Literally, it's just a metal card. Um, so yeah, like that's literally, where we are in this space. It's very cool with that type of security. So yeah, security is one of the most important things in this space. Okay, you want to protect your assets more than anything. Okay, I accidentally muted myself. Um, so yeah, that is one of the most important things. Now, I could speak from experience. I know like maybe some people have had like some horror stories as well, but yeah, like I've definitely gotten, I guess you could say, hacked for like a substantial amount. And so like security is like one of the most important things I would just recommend to anybody. It's not something you should be like afraid of. I don't want to like make it seem like that. I just want everybody to do things the right way, you know, and move correctly. You know, don't share your seed phrase with anybody. Don't share your private keys. Keep it to yourself. Protect it. You know, it's like your social security and all of that or whatever. You know, something you just want to keep near and dear. Um, you can get reading the comments right here. Is there a fee for moving? I see people are answering the questions. I appreciate you guys. Ledger saves. Yep. Cool. All right. Yeah, so guys, drop some ones in chat if we're all good with you know, understanding the difference between a custodial wallet with a centralized exchange, a non-custodial wallet, two different types of non-custodial wallets. You have your hot wallet and your cold storage wallet, right? Now, let's see. Trezor is also a good one. Yeah, I agree. Trezor is also good. Cool. All right. Awesome. Now, who wants to know where to go and find some plays, right? Drop some ones if you want to know where to go to find some plays, right? If you want to find things that you can invest in long term, we're going to go ahead and dive into that. And then I'm going to dive a little more into the difference between spot trading and leverage trading. Okay. Now, again, if you're just diving into crypto, you need to, again, truly understand those three things: your cold storage wallet, your hot wallet, and your centralized exchange. Okay. Now, there's a website here, very popular website. Everybody knows about it, right? CoinMarketCap. Now, this website right here is just filled with a lot of information. Okay. CoinMarketCap.com is, you can see the total market cap of all assets. You can see the number one crypto, of course, is Bitcoin, followed by Ethereum, by stablecoin Tether, XRP, BNB, Solana, you know, and you could just go, you know, there's a top, you know, 100, etc. Now, this website is perfect for, again, anybody who's new, or again, everybody who's experienced also uses this. But if you just want to do research, okay, before you put your money in something, you should always do your own research. Guys, drop a DYOR in the chat, right? Drop a DYOR in the chat for doing your own research, right? Do not be lazy. I understand we have a very powerful software like Tap to Trade. You just approve it. I trust you. Approve it. Approve it. Approve it. But I will always tell you to do your own research. Okay, that's something I'll always say is just to do your own research, no matter what. If someone tells you, "Oh, dude, you should buy this. This is great," like, all right, you should actually look into it, right? Come on to CoinMarketCap and look into it. Okay. Now, there's different types. There's different categories, right, when it comes to crypto. Now you can see here we have obviously there's meme coins, right? Everybody's familiar with meme coins. You know, you got things in the Solana ecosystem, all the different ecosystems, real world assets, you know, privacy, AI, just like a lot of different things. Now you could consider them altcoins, right? You got the big ones right here. You know, your BTC, Ethereum, you know, XRP, Solana. Everybody's very familiar with these. But then you have altcoins, right? Now you can see a lot of these altcoins like companies, right? You can see this like the stock market, and then these companies, they launch tokens and they have their buildings, a product or a service, or you know, a blockchain or whatever it is, you know. So you could come on here and you could just do research on certain things. Okay, so like I'll just share one, for example, that you know I use a lot is like Aave. Okay, what is Aave? You know, okay, you could come on here and okay, you know, you come down like, okay, there's a website. Okay, I can see the website. Access the full power of DeFi. It's the world's largest liquidity protocol. supply, borrow, swap, stake, and more. Okay, what does any of that mean, right? Well, what you could do is you could click on the white paper, right? And the white paper will tell you everything you need to know about this platform, right? Now, it's taking a while to load, so you could just read all of this, right? You see there's chapters, everything about the platform, how it works. There's visuals showing you everything about it. So essentially, I'll just give you the TLDR. Like, Aave is a decentralized bank, essentially, or decentralized finance platform where you could lend, you could put up assets, and you could earn interest, right? So you could lend and you could earn interest. You could also, take collateralized loans. So you could put up collateral and they'll give you a certain percentage of loan to value, and then you pay an interest. So it's essentially a decentralized bank is what Aave is. But yeah, you could just read this and do research. We also have very powerful tools, right? We have AI, we have Grok, we have ChatGPT. So, you could copy the entire white paper, put it in the ChatGPT or Grok and be like, simplify this for me. And then they'll give you key points of what it's really about, right? So CoinMarketCap has everything you need to understand what it is that you're getting into, right? So I mean, this is one that I'm definitely I'm a long-term holder in. So yeah, it's essentially a decentralized bank. Let's say I wanted to look up, let's say someone told me about ENS. I'm like, what the heck is ENS? All right, let me go to, okay, it's the Ethereum name service. Okay, it's at this price right now. Okay, let's click on the website. Okay, welcome to the new internet. For every dreamer, creator, and change maker in the old internet, Web3 is here. It's more than a protocol, it's a commitment. Better for everyone, register your name. Okay, so I see this is a domain service for the Ethereum network. You could create your own custom domain for your wallet. Okay, cool. So that's okay, that's really cool. Let me read the white paper. Again, you could go read everything about it. There's just so much information out there. Okay, so that's all you really have to do. You just literally DYOR, right? So guys, drop a DYOR in the chat again, because you have to do your own research, right? If you want to put your money in something and you want to feel confident, you have to do your own research, or else you're just going to be wondering, oh, why is the chart going up? Why is it going down? But if it's something that you believe in long term, you see it as an investment. So the swings, the small swings in between, they're not really gonna affect you, right? So yeah, so that's CoinMarketCap. That's what you could do. Again, you could go to the top tokens, do your research on all of these if you want. I'm not going to go into all of them for you guys, but I shared a couple that I personally like a lot, and I am invested into long term. And yeah, you can just go to different categories, all of that stuff, AI, So what we're going to do now is I'm going to share the difference between spot trading and leverage trading, right? So if you're excited, right, if you're new to this, or if you already understand the power of leverage trading, guys, drop a 1 in the chat, because it's very powerful. Okay, a lot of people are familiar with. Jeez, this thing's playing out. I was actually looking in this area for some shorts. Let's see. Yeah, not bad. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna zoom out really quick. Okay, and I don't have that much time today, but trust me, I want to get into how I perceive and how I see the markets, because it's a very simple approach, and I truly believe anybody could learn it. But for now, I'm just gonna show you and explain to you the power of leverage trading, right? Now, let's say, okay, let's just say down at this price when BTC was at, let's say BTC was at 20,000 down here, right? And this is in, February, March 2023. Okay, now let's just say you wanted to buy a Bitcoin when it was at 20K, right? Now, let's say you had, let's just say $10,000 to invest into Bitcoin at this time, okay? Let's say you had $10,000 to invest into Bitcoin at this time. At $20,000, you would have been able to buy half of a Bitcoin, right? 0.5 of one BTC. Now, if you put $10,000, and let's just say you rode it all the way up to, let's just say 100K, and that was your target, okay? Let's say, okay, let's say your target was 100K, and you put $10,000 in, okay? You had a 400% gain, all right? So literally, you had a 400% gain on this asset. Now, what if I told you, one sec, guys. All right, now what if I told you that you could have made 800% on this move, right? You pretty much 4x'd your money right here. You multiplied your money by 4. You know, your 10 is now worth 40, and you know, you made 40K on that. That's a great move. That's a great investment, right? Now, what if I told you you could have made a lot more on that same $10,000? All right. Now there's something called leverage trading. And again, you could do this on, obviously you could do it on certain platforms like, I know a lot of people are familiar with like Trade Locker and stuff. Me personally, I trade perpetual futures, and this is what, you know, a lot of the education here is about also. And you can leverage, I mean, you don't need to leverage up to like 400x, but let's just say you did a 2x leverage, right? Remember, you had $10,000 to put in right here. Now, your $10,000, if you had a 2x leverage, that means, let me drop this here. Okay. So that means if you had a 2x leverage, that your buying power in the markets is 10,000 times 2, okay? Meaning you put $10,000 in the market, but your position is worth 20,000. Okay? Are you following me? All right, drop a 1 if you're following me, because I want to take this part super slow, because I know it's like, it's new for a lot of people, okay? Because most people are familiar with, oh, I'm gonna buy Bitcoin, it goes up, I make money, cool. Right? Now, if you had $10,000 to invest at 20K, you know, it would be up 400%. But let's say you put that same 10K in the market with a 2x leverage. With the 2x leverage, your 10K is now worth 20K. So instead of seeing a 400% gain on 10K, you were able to see a 400% gain on 20K, right? So now instead of your 10K being worth 50, you know, now your 10K is worth 100. Okay, that's the power of leverage, right? That's the power of leverage. That is literally the power of leverage. You literally have the same amount of money, but you put a 2x leverage. And the only difference in leverage trading is that you can get liquidated. Meaning, if you had a 2x leverage, the asset would have had to drop 50%. Because again, remember, you have the position size of 20K. 20 divided by 2 is 10K. Now, that means if the asset would have went 50% against you, you would have lost your 10K, right? So that is the difference. That is the risk with leverage trading, is that you can get liquidated. But again, if you're doing something as conservative as a 2x leverage, and it's something you really believe in long term, you know, you didn't just have 10K down here. You had 20K, right? So that is the power of leverage. You know, let's say you had a 3x leverage. All right, guess what? Your 10K is now worth 30K. Right now it's worth 150 up here. Right? If you had a 4x leverage, right now it's worth 200. So that is the power of leverage. You know, that is, it's like a glitch, right? It's like you don't, a lot of people think you need a lot of money to make a lot of money in crypto, but you just need to understand, you know, how to leverage truly, because you can even, I mean, we won't dive too much into like certain DeFi protocols and how to get more leverage, but you know, again, like I said, leverage is a double-edged sword, but if you understand how to use it properly, it can really change your life. Like I'm telling you, the people you see who make the most money on these runs up, you know, they understand leverage and they're swinging leverage positions just like this, right? That's exactly what we're doing is, you know, whenever we find a solid bottom and we believe in something long term, you know, instead of, and I don't see the asset dropping another 50%, you know, if I'm going to put in 100K into something, you know, I could just put in the 100K at a 2x leverage because I don't believe the asset's going to drop another 50%. So I'll get the upside of 200,000 instead of just the original 100,000 that I'm putting up. So the risk is you can get liquidated whatever you're investing, but the reward is you can literally earn, you know, a bigger position size than what you actually have. So essentially you're borrowing capital to have a bigger position size. So that is the power of trading. Let me go hop in the chat right here really quick. Really hard, all new for me. Don't get it, just learning. Yeah, no, I don't really expect too many new people to understand this, but I just want you to, I'm going to explain it again, okay? Imagine having enough money to buy half a Bitcoin down here, but you put it into the market and it gave you 1 Bitcoin worth, right? You're going to get all the upside of 1 Bitcoin instead of half a Bitcoin, right? So that's the power of leverage. Let me see here really quick. Would you recommend, where would you recommend to leverage trade? Yeah, so there's a couple of platforms. That's what I was going to get into next. And again, if you want to learn, again, like I said, we don't have too much time here. I don't want to, you know, fry any new people's brains. I just want to like introduce you to the power of leverage trading. But there are some platforms that you can trade on. This is a very well-known one. This is probably the only one I'll share on here. Well, for now, right? I mean, Blowfin is a good one to trade on. You could leverage trade on here. But guys, I mean, we just had a huge announcement, right, with our CEO, Mr. Josh Swigil. And I don't know if you guys were on there, if you saw, I mean, there is an exchange coming here to a CHoCH and that's, you know, everybody's going to be trading on. It's called Zeus Trader. You will be able to copy our trades and, you know, take the same plays that we're taking. So I'm really excited for that because I mean I love the way the exchange looked. I can't wait for it to be released. But yeah, that exchange is pretty much very similar to something like Blowfin, something like Mexi, MEXC. But yeah, here you could, you know, you could trade, you could leverage trade. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Zeus Trader, guys. Drop ZEUS in the chat if you're ready for Zeus, because man, drop some lightning bolts, drop Zeus, drop lightning bolts, just spam that chat because I mean, you know, I don't believe anything's a coincidence. Timing is like is very, very powerful. So again, like I just you know, joined the CHoCH like not even a month ago. So to see a platform like that coming into fruition here, it honestly is amazing. I'm really excited because, you know, just being transparent, like sending trade alerts is great, but if I could just focus on trading and you guys could benefit as well, that just makes me so happy, right? So, but for everybody who wants to truly learn how to be self-sufficient, again, I'd highly recommend you plug into the educators here because, you know, this is just one potential. And again, this just shows you like the power of not just leverage, but of just investing in general. Like this played out for the past 2 years. You know, imagine buying Bitcoin under 20K 2 years ago, and then you cash out at 100K. Like that would literally change your life if you had a leverage trade open that entire time. Like your life would change drastically, you know. And it's not just this; it's other assets. Like again, certain altcoins, like you know, a lot of these things move a lot more. You know, some altcoins will move, you know, 1,000%. So imagine having a 2x leverage on 1,000% gain. You know, you just had a 2,000% gain on a 2x leverage. You know, if you had a 5x leverage, you instead of 1,000% gain, you had a 5,000% gain. Like, again, that's how you really print whenever the market is moving in a certain direction. And the thing is, you could sell as well. So you can make money on the way down leverage trading. So you know, we do both ways. We like to hedge, but essentially, leverage is a very powerful tool, and if you want to learn how to use it to your advantage, I highly recommend plugging into our sessions. I personally go live here. All right, I go live here at a CHoCH. Let me share this with y'all. All right, here we go. All right, so guys, we have amazing educators here. All of our live sessions are here. Like today, for example, I go live at 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm going over exactly what we're going over, more into depth, specifically talking about opportunities that we're looking at every single week. Again, answering like how to literally execute a trade and navigate these platforms more in depth. I know we don't have too much time on today's call, but just kind of wanted to introduce you guys to this world that has, not just changed my life, but like a lot of people. So I personally go live on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Right. We also got our boy Armin, who's going to be coming up here shortly, who also streams in crypto. So guys, make sure you tune into those sessions as well. But again, like I said, I don't want to throw too much at you. I just want to like introduce you to this world, because this world, again, like I said, this is the most volatile market in the world, and we thrive in volatility. Volatility just means there's just so many opportunities. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and read this chat. I want to take a few minutes for any Q&As, any questions you guys may have. Please feel free. I want you to know that I'm here for you, and I am excited to be working with you. All right, so unlimited wealth potential, I agree 100%. It really is, right? And I just talked about a 2x leverage. A lot of these trades, we're taking 20, 30x leverage on. So yeah. Didn't want to. Do you have to hold it for that long, leverage trading? No, you don't have to. You could exit whenever you want. I see lots of Zeus and Lightnings in the chat. When will we have TTT on crypto? So Zeus. That's all I'm gonna say is Zeus. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say is Zeus. Let's see. Nowhere else where you find this. CHoCH makes it accessible 100%. Definitely be on your lives. Thanks for making it easy. Yeah. So I want to make one thing clear. Okay, if you're gonna be plugging into my sessions, I said this on my very first session here at CHoCH. My goal and my intention here is to make trading and investing in general as simple, uncomplicated, straightforward, interesting, and as rewarding as possible. Okay, so that is my main goal. That is my main intention here, is to make trading and investing as simple, uncomplicated, straightforward, interesting, and as rewarding as possible. Right. So again, I don't want to throw too much at you. I'm going to finish reading some of these messages. Where's BTC headed? Make sure you hop on my session in a few hours to see what I see. What's this? Zeus. I see Zeus everywhere. How can I get the recording? Tips on finding good coins on CoinMarketCap. Yeah, so you're gonna have to just tune into the sessions again. I go live in 5 hours, guys. So I go live in 5 hours. I'm gonna be hopping into depth. But guys, again, I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing my screen because I have something amazing to share with you guys, and I'm really excited to do this. So guys, again, if you learn some stuff, if you're excited for the future, if you're excited to take some plays with me, or just pick, I'm here for you guys. All right, so I just want to make that super clear. I'm in the community chat. You're not bothering me. Tag me, blow me up, like I don't care. I am literally that person who's just, I'm here like all day. So guys, this next person that I want to bring up, I may go ahead and pass it to the host in between, but guys, I want you to again drop some wolf emojis in the chat, guys. All my wolf bank people, all right, guys, drop some wolves in the chat, or again, just drop some fire emojis in the chat, guys, because we have one of the greatest traders, one of the greatest educators. I've had the pleasure to meet. I'm very grateful and honored to be working here with him. Everything that's been built and that is going to just continuously evolve here at CHoCH. Again, I truly believe this is the greatest platform to ever exist. There's nothing like it. And I just love how we're just continuously innovating. I know everybody else is excited to take his plays, on Zeus, because he's been killing it, sharing bangers left and right, and just overall being a great leader. I truly believe making money is one thing, but if you could, impact other people, and if you could bring people with you, and just the people around you are winning, it says a lot about you. So, this is someone who, again, I'm very excited to bring up, someone who has, not only just done it himself, but he's created so many success stories amongst his community, amongst his students, and just his overall platform here at CHoCH. And again, I'm grateful to, be working with him. And yeah, you guys already know who I'm talking about, Mr. Armin T. Guys, go ahead and drop some. I want you to break that fire emoji or drop some ones. Just spam the chat. I want you to break the Zoom really quick because again, guys, we have some of the best in the entire space. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass it to, I don't know if Arabella's here or our boy Armin, but brother, I got my notepad here. I'm ready to take some notes. And yeah, guys, the floor is his, so I'm gonna pass it to you, brother.
My brother Matthew, what a call, man. What a call, my friends.
I want to do more, but they're gonna have to hop on the session. So
No, bro, you already did too much. You already did too much. Let me tell you guys one thing. I'll tell you guys this. Matthew is so much nicer than me, my friends. He's so much nicer than me. But, it's my first time actually listening to him speak. And isn't he so patient when he's speaking? Isn't he so like easygoing, patient? I listened and I personally, I'm like, I wish I had a Matthew in my life when I started trading. But my friends, I want to know one thing. Have you guys so far learned what Matthew has taught you guys? Now, I understand for those who are new, let me know. For those who are new, if you're new and confused, let me know. Leverage, leverage, yes, he's cool. Where's your accent from? Turkey, Adana. Anyone from Adana here? Let me know. But I'm new. Perfect, perfect. So, see, I want you guys to understand one thing, right? And I want to give you guys a perspective. Like, I know my brother Matthew already took his time and like he went through details with you guys. And I feel like if you're new to crypto and you only need and you only know these information, you should be good to start. Okay. Because understanding cold wallet, exchanges, leverage trading, this, that, understand one thing, this took me 2, 3 months to, get used to it. Now, here's what I want to tell you guys. If you're with us and you guys are not involved in crypto yet, okay, first, I want to tell you guys, remember Matthew talked about the trades we send and when we send, knowing when to get in, knowing when to get out, leverage trading, spot trading. See, I feel like when it comes down to crypto, there's two ways. Okay, there's two roads when it comes down to crypto. Number one is this. As an investor, you invest in assets. Me and Matthew come on daily basis. You guys already heard from him. He has a call at 8 p.m. EST. So we come on and we tell you guys, listen, this is what I think is good to buy and hold, and this is what I think is good to buy and hold. And he'll tell you why he thinks those assets are good to buy. And you simply go buy it from your exchange. That's number one. Number two is this. Trading crypto. Now, when it comes down to trading crypto, my friends, I just want to give you guys kind of a rundown of what we have done in the past 10 days, okay? In the past 10 days. Now, I'm going to show you guys a chart. You guys probably, if you guys get confused, don't worry, okay? Do not worry. We're going to speak the same language today. So, do you guys see this red line? Do you guys see this red rectangle? You guys see this? Everyone see? Simple, yeah? Okay. Now, if you was to look at this chart, my friends, is Bitcoin's chart. Okay. So this chart represents Bitcoin's price action. Now, this is what I want you guys to understand. Buying and selling is a different thing, but once you leverage experts who've done this, who've already taken these bullets in the past 5, 6, 7, 8 years, you get to understand a few things. Number one, we tell you guys when price is gonna drop, when price is gonna go up. Now, Armin, what do you mean by this? So if you was to pay attention, this red rectangle was an area that we were talking about in our live sessions. Okay? In our live sessions. Now, obviously, with all the excitement in crypto, no one thinks it's gonna go down and so on, and so much money. You know how Matthew said gets liquidated? You get liquidated. Millions of dollars gets liquidated in crypto markets because people don't know what to do. Okay, and you guys know these charts. Matthew showed you these assets. Now I want you guys to look at this, right? Bitcoin is one asset. There's 8,000 more assets that go up and down on daily basis. You guys see this change? 44%, 38%, 23%, 21%, 17%. So these assets go up and down on daily basis. And we tell you guys when to buy, when to sell. Now, here's an example, my friends. So if you was to look at this red area, once the price hit this area, guess what? We knew it was time to buy, but everyone was crying because they were buying already and price was dropping. Okay. So here's what I did. I'm like, in our broadcast channel, I'm like, family, listen. Bitcoin observed a significant amount of move. Now, what we are going to do is I will be sending you guys a bunch of trades. Make sure you guys follow. So this is the picture of me sending when the Bitcoin dropped to the red zone. Now, Armin, what do I need to know about this? Nothing. Here's what you need to know. See, Armin will send you a bunch of trades right after he says that. Okay? Armin will send you a bunch of trades right after he says that. Now, here's what happens. I want you guys to understand one thing. We have an application, for those who don't know, and you guys are new, that you receive a trade alert from. Yes? Drop a 1 if you've ever used a trade alert from the application. You guys let me know. Yeah? And it's easy, no? Copy paste, quick ones. Perfect. Now watch this. Those trades that I sent out 10 days ago. Okay. Now this is few of them. I want you guys to look at them very carefully. IOs was number 1. It's up how many percent, my friends? Can you guys let me know? You guys let me know. 50, yeah? 50% in 10 days. My friends, these percentages you don't see anywhere. You don't see in no markets. Understand that. Now, that's one. You guys let me know one more thing. Because understand one thing. These trades we take them on futures. All right, my friends? In futures. So, let's do a quick math together. Let's say you had not even $1,000, $100. $100 in this asset. How much would your $100 go up on 50% with no leverage? If you had $100, the price goes up 50%. You're up $50, yeah? Perfect. Now, what if you were on 10x leverage? What if you were on 10x leverage? What would that $50 be? 500. Correct. So you're telling me you risked $100 and made $500? Yes, that's what I'm telling you. All right. Now, that's one of them. Obviously, this was a 1 week move. There's also smaller time frame moves, meaning we catch smaller trades like a 5%. A 5% on 10x means 50%. Means if you had $100, you made $50 in a couple of hours. Understand? Because from at 2 p.m. we get in the trade, 11 p.m. we are out of the trade. You made 50% less. Okay. Now, obviously, when I send a trade idea, I'll send a naked chart like this, and I'll tell you guys, family, listen, this is where the price is gonna go. And the price eventually ends up filling it. Okay. Now, rather it's the buys, it's the sells, everything, and rather it's the stop losses, take profits. And I want to give you guys a quick numbers, yeah? Numbers game. In the last 10 days, I have personally sent out 11 trades, and we have only lost one trade, my friends. You understand? So here's the deal. You can follow these trades, do this, do that, do what? Now, let's get on the same page right now. How many of you guys are like, Armin? This is a little bit too confusing for me to do. Like, I'm just a little bit too confused. I'm not used to crypto. And like, I don't know how to take my next steps. How many of you guys are in that page? Let me know. And don't worry, I'm going somewhere with it. So just be honest with me. Perfect. Now, how cool would it be? How cool would it be? You know how Matthew talked about this exchange, that wallet, this wallet, that wallet. How cool would it be if we had all of that in one place? Where you could buy and hold in one place, where you could trade in one place. Not only that, I send trades, yeah? Drop a 1 if you have missed my trade. Drop a 1 if you have ever missed my trades. And then you were like, I wish I took this trade. I wish I knew how to take this trade. Yeah. And you know, TTT is good. TTT is good, right? We all know that. You know, you open, you approve the trade, it's good. But sometimes you even miss TTTs, am I right? But how cool would it be if we had a crypto automation system? I'm not talking TTT. This is what I'm talking. You go on the website, you say Matthew, Armin, follow. Okay, listen, these are the steps to becoming a crypto expert now. Follow Armin, follow Matthew. Shut down my laptop, shut down the exchange, go on with your life. Now, how does that work, Armin? Here's how that works, my friends. Every time you receive a trade, every time you receive a trade alert, or you wake up and you're like, oh, Armin sent 5 trades last night, will be automatically in your account. And all the profits, the same profits you guys see, will display in your own account. Okay. Now, there was a reason we did this boot camp. All right. There was a reason we did this boot camp. I want you all to get ready for crypto, set your accounts up, do what you guys need to do for one reason. As once our partnership with XAUUSD Trader is finalized, I will be personally holding a crypto challenge. A crypto challenge. You guys know March Madness? Imagine something like that in crypto. And when it comes down to prices, my friends, I'm talking heavy prices. Okay? So the flyer is already being made. The video is already being made. But till that time, this is going to happen in April. Till that time, can we make an agreement? Drop a 1 in the chat. Can we make one agreement? See, I'll tell you guys one thing. We've been working here day in, day out to make sure you guys have the best experience ever. I'll promise you guys that. And I promise you guys one thing, I will keep doing this. Okay? But I need you guys to do me one favor. Till April, understand what crypto is. These are super basics, my friends. Tune into Matthew's sessions. Ask him questions. And the man already came on live and said, guys, I'm in the official Telegram channel. I'm in the community chat. Ask me whatever you guys want. Okay? So let's utilize this opportunity that we have, yeah? So here's why I'm saying this. Here's why 400 of you guys are lucky. You guys get to have a head start to the crypto challenge. Okay? You guys get a head start to the crypto challenge. So let's do one thing, my friends. Yesterday, we went over what? Forex, TTTs, our new educators, and risk management plans. Yes. Can we practice that this month? Can we just practice what we learned in the last 2 days for the next month? Can we do that? And I promise you guys one thing. There's a reason we make you guys practice these things. Okay? Trust me on that. Good. Amazing. All right, my friends. Any questions, any concerns, any feedback that you guys would like me to know before I go off? Anything? Please introduce a prop firm into crypto copy trading. Yeah. That one is gonna. Futures trading platform. Yep. We'll have futures trading, spot trading, everything you guys need. I made sure everything is in one place. Whoever we partnered up with, everything is in one place. Okay. Step by step directions to set up accounts on account. So now, Monica, when it comes down to the partnership, as soon as it's live, we'll do one main launch call where I'll be walking you guys through. Me and Matthew will walk you guys through from zero to hero on understanding the exchange and how to navigate through. And we'll also add it to our CHoCH launch website, where once people get started, you guys can have support when it comes down to that. Okay? Yeah, there's too many questions. Let me see. We want more trade alerts in crypto. Okay. I'll send you guys. How many trades do you guys want? Matthew, brother, are you listening? Are you listening to this? People have spoken. They want more trades. Sometimes you can find. I wish you could know. They were saying. So for the recording, my friends, for the recording, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just make sure it's processed, and then I'm gonna put both days in just one message, and I'll send it to you guys in all the Telegram channels that we are in. Okay? Makes sense? Which trading app? Okay, so to get access to the trading app that we use, message the person who invited you to this call, and they'll walk you through how to set up your application as well. Okay? The name of the wallet where you can buy, sell, and trade also. So it's gonna be Zeus or Zeus. In Turkish, it's Zeus, but yeah, sure. Ali doesn't like when I say it. Ready to have a solid week. Let's go. Matthew said, ready to crash it. Okay, perfect. How do I get into the Telegram group? Again, message the person who invited you guys. They'll put you guys in the Telegram chats that we are in. They'll put you guys in our official channels as well. But my friends, with that being said, did you guys like the last 2 days? Was it fun? Should we do more of these? You guys let me know. Yes, yes. Lovely. Lovely. Now, drop a big thank you to my brother Matthew, because listen, when I message these educators to say, guys, we have a trading bootcamp, would you guys like to partake in this? Not one of them said no. I'm busy this Sunday. So they all give back to the community. So let's show appreciation. Yeah? That's the least we can do. But with that being said, my friends, I love and appreciate every single one of you guys. I will see you guys in my sessions around. I'll see you guys somewhere. All right. Thank you guys, my brother Matthew. Thank you. And peace out, my friends.
Recording stopped.